Okay,
Hello.
there you go. Well, no, I was just gonna say was I kind of noticed that if we try to like say something as soon as it records, it kind of like fucks up for a second. Um, but
I mean,
anyways, guys, it's I fucked up again. I
oh, it's
missed, I
gonna
think,
suck.
last week's upload. It might have even been 2 weeks at this point. But to be very fair, I am a fuck up. But to
I
also
think
be
you'll
very
put the blame
fair,
on me.
my co-host here had a very
Okay.
great event happen. This man has finally graduated from college, 4 years of hard work, and now all he's left with is a piece of paper and student loan. It's like, nah, I'm playing. Nah, he's. I'm very proud of you, man. So congratulations, and that's why I, you know, that was kind of
Thank
one of the reasons
you.
why. Also, that's why we also didn't really record.
Man, really talking over me.
We haven't
Great.
recorded in like a week or two, also because he's graduating. My birthday had came and went, and my work schedule for the week of my birthday had also gotten conflicted. But now we have basically decided Sundays will always be the day unless something happens, which we'll try to let each other know, ahead
Hopefully.
of time. Hopefully, unless it was something like super last minute, like this man has to go to the hospital emergency for something, or if something happens with me, God forbid. So Sundays will now be our days of recording these, which will actually help us out as wrestling fans, since we could then watch all the wrestling shows throughout the week, get everything still kind of fresh, also still, and then also right after the premium live events, which I literally just seen on Twitter, not even 15 minutes ago. I guess Dana White, because of the fact that he's part of TKO, and TKO and WWE, well, WWE and UFC are part of TKO, and it's now
Yeah.
crossovers and all. I think he wants them to not have the premium live events on Saturday nights because the UFC events are on Saturday nights also. So we might possibly be going back to Sunday nights for pay per views,
I feel like
for
just
WWE pay per views.
I don't know. I feel like I'm saying yeah for Dana White, that makes sense. It feels like a competition between both your products. But at the same time, I feel like your audience. I feel like still having on Saturday, you're still making profit either way, no matter what. And mind you, technically for Sundays is people's rest day, and next day over, people's watching are going actually yeah, people going to church and all that, and then like still rest day, then later on tonight where people gotta wake up early first in the morning on Monday.
Yeah.
So they're not really making money.
Yeah, that was always the issue growing up as a wrestling fan for both of us because we were obviously kids. So it's like, damn, bro, we wanted to watch pay per view, but we had school the next morning, unless it was during the summertime. Um, so it's just like imagine me, the very first WrestleMania I ever saw live, like when I truly became a wrestling fan, was WrestleMania 25, and I fell asleep just before the beginning of the Shawn Michaels Undertaker match, and went to school or whatever. And my dad literally was like, "Listen, I'm putting this shit back on when you get home from school. Like this was amazing, and you need to watch the entire thing." I think we watched that WrestleMania like 3, 4 times in a row.
It's a
So
good one.
that was, that's what I'm saying. So like, I tried to like always stay up order, but it like some of the like WrestleMania 26. I think that shit was like long as fuck.
It
So
was.
like, I was watching it, and I was watching it with my mom, and that was like that didn't end until like 11 or 12 at night. But it might have been no, yeah, I definitely had school the next day, but my mom didn't give a shit either. She just kind of was just like, it was funny because she was trying to tell me, like, she was like, you know, wrestling's fake, right? And I was just like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I care about the
she was like,
sport.
she was like, she was like, you can clearly see that he put his hands, like, it was like, Miz had picked up Rey Mysterio and, like,
Uh,
I don't know what the move is called, but he, like, picked him up by, like, his waist and, like, slammed him down onto the steel steps. But you could kind of see Ray put in his hands kind of like that. So when his head hit, he was okay. And I was like, okay, man, like, I don't give a fuck.
I
But yes,
wasn't my thing. Like it's like
for
also like
anybody that is
movies are
wondering,
fake.
I
And
haven't been looking.
what?
Oh no, I was just gonna say for anybody that's been wondering, because I don't look at comments, like that on the YouTube or on any of the platforms that allow comments. Yes, there is a shower curtain behind me. There is a shower in this room that I recorded. In case if y'all have been wondering, since we have now finally gone to video format for this podcast, my office used to be a bedroom, and yeah,
I would say you explained it before.
shit.
I thought you explained it before, like
I might
on
have.
the podcast.
I don't know.
Man just walked out by his office. Nothing, nothing more.
Bro, I mean, look at
Crazy.
you right now, bro. You look like you got a nice ass off. You literally look like the type of therapist that somebody pays 10K for. Like you look like what's his name from GTA? The Mike's therapist
Oh,
who always cut him off as soon as he was starting to really get into his feelings, and he was just like, oh,
thank
he
God.
was like, oh, he was like, oh, if you bring in a family, it's extra.
Yeah,
You
crazy.
look diabolical right now. You're giving me Homelander vibes, just sitting like that with this bookshelf with no. There's like 7 books in that big ass bookshelf. Where's the rest of the
But
books?
there's actually more books on my left hand side and on my right hand side.
Man's didn't fully get the collection yet. But anyways,
Yeah, we can talk about backlash.
yeah,
No,
Backlash was
it was
to
interesting. It
me,
really
I
was
felt like it
for
was going to
for
be
the
a
crowd.
challenge just because WrestleMania 40 was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in television. Like one of the night one was incredible. Night two, bro, the energy, the emotion, the crowd was low key a little
Well, it was cold. It
but
was cold outside.
yeah, it was cold outside. I think people were also like tired out from the night one, the events and escapades. Because I'll never forget. I think I had work later on that day or
Yeah,
something.
you were earlier
It
in
was
the
when Deji fought Fuzi Tube, and I got so hyped that like dead ass like I think
these
like
people don't know Fuji.
I had such an adrenaline dump after seeing Deji win or whatever like that, like being so hyped, and we're like, yeah, Deji finally did whatever. That when I got home, I did like I think go to sleep like right away because like I became so tired. So I think that probably happened with a lot of people too. Was that adrenaline dump, and they were probably like, we're not trying to go through that again, especially since a lot of those people probably traveled from wherever to go to Philly to be there live. But yes, WrestleMania 40, bro, that man Triple H, bro, he
He's
said,
tough.
I'm putting my mark on this shit, bro, stamp. And I think I had no quarrels with how WrestleMania went. So WrestleMania Backlash to me, I was just like, how are they going to continue the streak of good PLEs and the streak of just good matches and good stories and everything? But the true thing I could truly take away is that, bro, us American fans have nothing on these foreign fans, bro. They were so loud in there that there was volume warnings that people were getting on their phones in France at Backlash, bro. Like us as I'm gonna look dead at the camera. Us as United States fans need to do better, bro. That's what makes the shows so much more better is when you're every single match, you're just in it, even if it's ass. Bro, start doing chants, start doing something, just something. Give them something to work with, and things will be better, bro. And that's why Backlash last year, Puerto Rico, one of the greatest crowds in WWE history, and now France Backlash, they were
Yeah.
even louder,
Uh,
bro.
they were loud. They were louder with Jey Uso. They were loud with Cody Rhodes. They were loud
Yeah,
with Kevin Owens. It was all crowd just felt the energy and matched with the superstars, and that was the best thing about it.
yeah.
Honestly, the I'm not wrong. I don't feel any like bad thoughts about the booking for Backlash. Can make sense because all of them are everyone was like recent champions, so it's like to really drop it the night after
Well,
like the pay per view after
I don't know.
WrestleMania.
I thought Damien probably could have honestly lost.
Nah,
just because Jay's so sky high right now that he can't keep losing, his stock will just go down. So to me, I was like, if they won, there was either now or never kind of deal. I
now
felt like
you got to think
because the
about this.
fans,
There's too many faces in the company, too many
yeah,
champions that have faces. So you have to have a heel champion, and
uh,
like just having Logan Paul as like the one heel champion, it doesn't feel right. So it legit makes sense for
all right. So let
Damian
us
Priest to win. Now, no,
hear what.
how you want to switch it up? Crazy.
Well, no.
Nah.
I was gonna pull up the match card so that way we knew exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah,
We're gonna
it
kind of go
was
down. We're gonna kind of go down the list of the and just give our thoughts because, like I said, I pretty much the only match I don't think I saw was the Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles.
crazy. But I would say the first match was the Bloodline versus Kevin Owens and Randy Orton.
Yeah, yeah, I
Where the
remember that.
yeah,
But I
where
wanted to,
I know, I know. I, I I remember how the match card like
it's
went
for the
and like
audience.
and well, yeah, and we could go in order. I know also you want to give them a visual view.
Damn, all these fucking ads, bro. Like all these pop up ads and shit.
See, but first match resulted into the Bloodline win, at which we got a debut of trying to remember his name.
Okay, there you
Not
go.
Tonga,
Hopefully,
Tongaloa. I wish it's Tamaloa. That's his like
damn, I'm
original
not knowing, not knowing.
no, because because that's what you know outside WWE. They decided to change the name to Tongaloa. Loa.
Okay, so there was only one, two, three, four, five
Yeah,
matches.
yeah. And each one of them were like have the same amount of time as the other.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that Bloodline versus Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, it was a street fight. I've always liked street fight matches, like no DQ
Mm.
matches that are supposed to be brawls. They're supposed to be like this like they really hate each other. So why are they caring about doing all this crazy? They just want to hurt each other. So I kind of like that. Like I remember um Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar, I think at SummerSlam 2015, and how like Undertaker didn't even get to do his full entrance. As soon as he like went through the ropes, Brock Lesnar started beating the shit out, and then it was just mostly a brawl, and the fans loved it there. I loved it because it made it feel realistic, I guess.
I mean, but yeah,
So
I feel like this is a storytelling of Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker, which everyone knows. So just like the format, just like full that was a good storyline. And yeah, it made sense for Brock character. But I feel like
he started
it just,
dodging my man. He was throwing them knees and shit.
oh yeah. But I feel like this for the bloodline, like they needed the win, and this was a good win. But for me, Street Fighter game like playing now, it's happening like every single time in most pay views, like every few, and then boom, you get right back. And it's like okay,
I
like
get what you mean though. It is getting
like
played out a little.
when's the last time we had a steel cage match? When last time we had
Um,
like I would say the last time we had a last man standing was Becky
ooh,
versus Nia, Nia Jax. I said Nia.
Nia. This makes it Nia.
I don't care about it.
Nia. What you drinking there? Is that a ginger ale?
Yes,
Your stomach
yes it is.
hurting?
Why you focus on the ginger ale, not on yourself? Crazy.
Because no, I mean I'm doing the same thing, bro. Look, we hey, Canada Dry
Dude,
sponsors.
okay. No, I mean, yeah,
Second,
but we're not getting paid for that. It's crazy.
but fucking what was I gonna say?
And
But I mean, yeah, there should be different types of. But that's why I think though that they're trying to at least make them a little different. It's not just saying, "Oh, okay, this the certain same weapons get used." Like this one, like I said, it made it kind of feel like okay, the Bloodline really do not like Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, just like with Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, on paper it wasn't supposed to work, but it is working. But Randy Orton and Kevin Owens fit better as partners than Randy Orton and Matt Riddle did.
Eh,
No, because think about it. You got two, okay. In the sense of Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, you have two veterans, right? So that's something that they have in common. They've won it all, they've done it all. They've had their moments, they've had legendary careers. For Kevin Owens outside WWE and in WWE, and Randy Orton just, being the WWE soldier, doing what he's been doing all these years. So like they had that kind of thing, and it's kind of like they're fighting for WWE almost like it's to keep the bloodline in check, to have them not run rampant. So like it made sense, but to have like Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, and even though I did like RK Bro, that didn't make because you got Randy Orton who's this super serious dude who has always been kind of serious, even as a face, a heel, no matter what, whatever. With a goofball like Matt Riddle, and yeah, they always say like the total opposites usually work, but I didn't. I knew that they weren't gonna like ever be like fucking like show openers or nothing like that, just because of Randy's status. But
but
I didn't
honestly,
think that they were
like,
also going to be
our,
doing as good as they were
our,
doing.
our arcade bro made sense. Yeah, Randy was like very serious and Matt Riddle for being like unserious at all. But like at moments they do swap. If I felt like it made sense and like both understood each other and all that. And I felt like and then like to show
Randy
respect
probably
for each
be
other. No, wait. If I would say show respect also, they both used each other's like finishing move, like in a match to show like the other respect. And both of them were like, oh shit,
yeah.
damn,
The next
chemistry,
match,
chemistry won.
obviously,
See, damn, you don't want to talk about Tonga Loa?
trash. It's like, no, I'm playing, I'm playing.
Crazy.
Which this man having Hollywood because it's funny because it says your name right there. So now I know that for these podcast episodes, I'm not going to call you the six other different nicknames I got for you. It's Hollywood. Um, I did not know that this
Stop,
guy
stop on
was
my
Camacho back in the day, and that he was a part of WWE, which makes me make.
How?
I just see him as so less intimidating now. I'm like, okay, you were you were this jobber, lower mid card talent, and now, of course, obviously, just like many other superstars, left, made a name for himself, and he's coming back. But I'm just like, bro,
I mean, I'm gonna say you can't judge a person for being a jobber in one company, and next moment, boom. And but it's like it's also like sometimes don't be that like a quick jobber, them having like a serious career. Prime example, Dolph Ziggler and Zack Ryder when you're in part of WWE.
uh huh, yeah, no, you're like I said, you're not wrong by any means.
I would say also Biggie too at one point.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're. I don't know. Like I get, I don't know, it was just funny that when first made a realization, I was just kind of like, oh, this dude. But obviously, yeah, I know he's most likely gonna do very good things. So
Well, hopefully.
yeah, hopefully. I don't know. Solo, in my opinion, has been doing better, especially now that finally Roman has left, and now he has the spotlight to really shine and not just be the. See, I don't do it as funny as you, because you look like you could be a part of the bloodline. Come on, let's
Okay,
be real. All the guys
yeah,
in the
yeah, no, no,
comments,
no, no, no.
on one
Wait,
of our
wait,
on our
no,
social
no,
medias, I'm
no.
gonna put a poll. Does Hollywood look like he could be a part of Bloodline?
That's fucking racist to the
How is
fullest.
it? What do you mean?
That's fully racist. Shame
How,
on you.
how is that
Shame.
racist?
Yeah,
You just,
you're assuming I'm another culture. Like I belong here. It's crazy.
bro,
Racist.
you're a
And you're still,
big,
whoa, look at
you're
that.
you're
Why,
you're,
why
you're
their bodies shaming too? So let's see.
I'm not buying.
We're going to the next match card because of all this races. I'm gonna talk to you, the viewers. It was Tiffany Stratton versus Bailey versus Naomi, which that was a
Why don't you?
banger
Why
match.
don't you?
It was
Never mind. Continue.
what
Continue.
I was
Continue.
gonna say. It was a banger match. Which,
Well, no, no,
which
no, well, no. I was just gonna say was why didn't you say Bailey versus what? But it says it doesn't say that during the article. It says Bailey defeated Naomi and Tiffany. It didn't say. I thought it said Bailey versus whatever. Never. Don't worry about it. And
like Michael, like obviously, I mean, they could see that Bailey won. It was just like that was the only thing that was controversial during that match card. It's because how like the end up was a roll up, which is like that's fine, but that's something you do on like on TV, or at least for like a pay per view like a live event. Like a
well,
premium live event, I thought no, Kid Michael, it didn't make sense for two faces to try to do a roll up on each other.
well,
It
I
for a
just
finish,
think
for a
that,
finish.
in my opinion, I just think that Triple H had kind of shot himself in the foot a little bit by putting two of the biggest women stars in with Naomi and Tiffany Stratton in the match. So it was kind of like he tried to go big or go home, but he kind of fucked up because I think he didn't obviously want to ruin either of their momentum. So it was a hard thing to do. So yes, even if they lost, okay, it's not it was by roll up, like it wasn't clean. So it made it a little better. Plus, Tiffany Stratton didn't take the or did
She
she
didn't
take
take,
the
nah, she didn't take the pin. It was
yeah
Naomi.
she
But like, here's the thing though, it still kind of like kills momentum like a little bit for the well, sometimes kills the momentum. But I would say legit for it would make sense for like Kelly to like kind of win like strong because their face. And in that moment, it's like a quick like, oh yeah, he just now took out Tiffany, like because they both like um did one big on her. So a simple like, oh, Bailey's like talking to her. Naomi tried to do a roll up. Next thing, Bailey counter, like push her to the rope. Bailey gets up. Naomi charged in. Bailey does the Bailey to Bailey. Boom, 1, 2, 3. It's something simple.
no,
It
I
could have
get what
worked.
you're saying, but I'm trying to
And like everything that still happened at the end, like makes sense. Like Naomi like upset, but at least cheer on Bailey for saying like good good job and all that. But again, that was the only like negative thing from that night that people had issue that majority of people had issue with.
so to be very fair.
You spaced out, didn't you?
No, I was just gonna say to be very fair. Oh shit, that's cool. Sorry, I was looking at some stats from my social media. But freaking,
Mankind
it's
Pleasant
really
said,
crazy though. Drake really lost to this man Kendrick Lamar.
man, this is not the podcast for spoilers,
I know
bro.
it's not. I know
So
it's not.
so so
But,
so so
but
so what's the point? No, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I'm just saying, bro.
So again,
I think now the world, bro,
Bailey
is
did,
at a
did a good
balance,
job.
bro.
So now the next match card, which was Jey Uso versus Damian Priest. As you can see, Damian Priest defeated Jey Uso.
Hmm.
Not the podcast, Mike. Come on.
I know it's not the pocket. I'm
Nah.
just saying, bro. I feel like that fucked up the Hearst
Boo,
rotation a little or something.
boo.
To
Stay on
see something
topic.
like that
Stay
happen.
on topic. Stay on topic.
I'm always on
No,
topic.
no, you're not. She just literally talk about Drake and Kendrick. But anyways, again, Damian Priest. This is his first world title defense. So he was a singles champion, so he knows how it is. But at least, have like the big one as a new playing field, and which like he didn't like how Judgment Day interfered into the match for him to win, which is like because most people can take that as just him being weak, that he needs to rely on others like to win. For prime example, let's look at Rhea. Rhea was in Judgment Day, and she did all that by herself. So I feel like Damien's seeing that. He see himself just like that, where he could win with no help from Judgment Day. So I feel like that's gonna be like the start of that. I feel like every single time that Damien Priest thinks he's gonna beat that person, Judgment Day comes in, help him out. He still wins, but it's like it's gonna mess up his confidence.
Yeah, that definitely. That is, yeah. I think either he's gonna leave on his own terms, or they're gonna end up giving him the edge, and they're just gonna beat the fuck out of him. Just leave him there.
Beat the fuck out of him, want to be the Money Bank. Yo, imagine Finn or Dominic Mysterio as Mr. Money in the Bank.
That'd be insane.
I feel like Dominic Mysterio deserved that. Cause that'd be funny.
It would be kind of funny, but um, but
Every,
yeah,
every single
yeah.
time he comes out, again, the moment he's about to speak, boo, just loud chants of boo. Yo, imagine Dominic Mysterio was wrestling and he was at France. Yo, that would be the biggest boo ever.
Yeah. It's still. I don't know. That'd be crazy. I don't want Judgment Day to end, but you also don't want shit to get stale.
I
So
mean, I mean, look what happened with Roman Reigns bringing up that he's a remission. That same night, the show broke up.
I thought
You think about
no. I thought remission was no. Remission means is that when he
oh
went
oh no
back
no
when
no
he was
no yeah
good.
yeah
Yeah, when he
oh
was
yeah, yeah.
good.
I mean when he got canceled, when he died.
That's all. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, the fuck that didn't happen.
No, I think no, Dean Ambrose left at the company after that when he got
No,
flashed.
no, 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 no. They did do when he came back from being in
Really?
remission. They had another the final Shield tour or whatever.
I don't know. I forgot they had the final shoot for. That's a lot. I feel so old.
But Jesus, man, that whole Seth Rollins coming out the Shield music, bro, man,
Man really just want to talk about WrestleMania. Like, we,
that shit was amazing, bro. But okay, so we have Jade Cargill and
yeah,
Bianca Belair versus the Kabuki Warriors. I don't know. This one I think was the questionable one for me. I think the Kabuki Warriors are amazing, and I'm not saying that Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill aren't. They're all great wrestlers. You know, Jade is still getting better and better, and Bianca has been a fucking beast since day one. Um, but I don't know. I just felt like the Kabuki, like, because now that Bailey's no longer part of Damage Control, I feel like Damage Control could go back to being something dominant, but now they have no champions. Now they have nothing. So it was like kind of like a like well now they
like
might be mid card or something. So it's kind of like disappointing because I feel like finally with maybe Vince and Kevin Dunn and all them being gone, Triple H finally found a way to utilize these women that weren't getting much talent or not talent, weren't getting much TV time and all that stuff like that. So I'm just a little worried for the Kabuki Warriors and for Asuka and Kairi Sane and Io Sky. You know, the Asian wrestlers don't get that much love in
just,
American TV or
just being
whatever.
up long. But I was gonna say, no, I really do hope in our mid card. Like Io was actually advancing the Queen of the Ring tournament, so hopefully, not gonna lie, if she, I want her to win that side on Raw, and for her to fight Tiffany, cause I feel like that'd be a good balance of like the moonsault. But on paper, I feel like it made sense for Jade and Bianca to win, cause like
Yeah, I've already seen somebody on Facebook. That was like four matches that we're most likely getting at WrestleMania 41. Um,
Jade versus
one
Bianca.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, Jade versus Bianca because that over the
So
next year they're gonna keep dominating, whatever like that. But then they might start butting heads, or one might start feeling jealous of the other one, something like
yeah,
that. So that leads
uh,
Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. We were
yeah,
supposed to get that this year, but the
Roman
outbreak
Reigns.
happened.
Yeah, let me guess. That's one Roman Reigns versus The Rock.
Yep, most likely.
Yeah. Let me try again. Let me try guess the last one. Uh, World War. I mean, Raw by the yeah. It has to be Damien Priest versus like Finn or something. Like
No, they think that it's gonna be Cody
who?
versus Randy
That one. I
because
mean,
Randy was like his first mentor, and it's like he's gone through everybody, and it'd be kind of like a passing a torch one. But the thing is, I feel like that's not needed because one, Cody's about to be like 40 now,
yeah.
like within like a couple years, so he's not the young guy no more. He's not that young kid no more. And even when he was a young kid, Randy was still
Like
kind of
he was in his
a
prime.
kid, was still kind of a kid himself. So it was like even though he was older, he I think he's only a couple years older than Cody or whatever. So it's just like, well, then what's the point? Like, like
Oh, I feel like booking wise, I feel like that would make sense. I feel like Cody versus Solo would make sense.
yeah, that'll be imagine Solo beats him, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that'd be an interesting way of where it's like Solo's like actually now like keeps getting to the level of like quote unquote getting to the level of tribal chief and it's into WWE.
He said, "Does this mean nothing to you? I bring you into my family, and this means that you don't even want to fight for this." Solo, that shit,
I was I was imagine Solo winning the Royal Rumble.
that'd be interesting.
Doesn't that be very
And
interesting?
then and then it just mirrors of what happened this year. Cody's in the
Yes,
crowd or whatever, just seeing who's gonna win, and Solo just looks up at him and does like he goes like ah or some shit,
does
something like.
he
And
he
then
does that? I mean, then at the end, or like he pulls the thumb plate and like shakes away and just like raises one finger. Just
Dash, yo, those fucking TikToks leading up to WrestleMania kept killing me, bro.
bro, it's true because like he did it too. He did it at WrestleMania like 40, like two, and like it was so obvious.
No, 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 no. About the whole that they're like if Roman was gonna win again
Oh,
or whatever.
oh,
Yeah,
bro.
so you would just hear the one, two, three. Yeah, they take a shot or something, and then just the one. Yeah, that shit would kill me every time I see one of those.
Nah, that's good. That's what it's funny
Bro,
though. 'Cause,
I was terrified at certain moments, bro. I was like, they're really gonna have Roman win again. They're really gonna have Roman.
but here's the thing though, like either way, You're fine with the story if you think about it. 'Cause if you kept it with Roman, he went to SummerSlam, lost to someone, probably lost to someone during that time frame, and then boom, because he raped Hulk Hogan. So it's like that's like something you could say with your heart, like boom, I'm like that. When you think of like top three longest championship runs, it's me. I'm a part of that.
Yeah, yeah. No, bro, if they really would have came to an agreement with Stone Cold, and it would have been him to attack The Rock instead of Undertaker, bro, I probably would have nutted on myself. I ain't gonna lie to you,
What the fuck is wrong with what is
bro.
wrong with
The
but
no, the
no
amount
what?
of holy shit, like the amount of
No.
like just emotion and everything. Bro, I mean, bro, you're telling me, bro. I already know you. I already know, bro. You would have been freaking the fuck out
Well,
if it. I mean, we was already freaking out because it was Undertaker. You would have been freaking the fuck out, bro, if it was Stone Cold. If the
no,
glass would have shattered, the camera would have panned away, obviously, to let him get into the ring, whatever. He would have came in. Yeah, fuck you. Duh. Would have been like, for Mama Rose, pussy, and then just roll back out the ring. Like that'd
no,
have been some.
it would be some shit, but like I said, I feel like I knew it was gonna be Stone Cold, and cause like I've never had that. No, cause I remember that when like the Rock was being Cody, outside like the arena, it showed those two. So I was like, all right, they're gonna appear on. That's why I made my prediction, And then like when it was like John Cena, I was like, all right, that's one. And next one to be Stone Cold. Boom, I'm expecting the glass shatter. No, it's the fucking dong. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
The Undertaker took me by surprise. I would not have guessed
Nah, but you
Undertaker.
know what'd be crazy? This is a hot one, a hot take. But my dad actually brought it up though. Technically,
Mm,
John Cena and The Rock are 1-1 at WrestleMania.
yeah,
So what if they did have a third match?
I can see that for SummerSlam.
No, but a WrestleMania match, and it'll
Nah,
be like
Roman
one
and
of
Rock.
their. It'd have to be one of their like. It'd have to be like the loser leaves the company, like not leaves the company but retires, like a Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker type deal. And then so that could be the match where either John Cena finally retires or The Rock
Wow,
finally retires.
it's a Rock because Cena wants to retire. Want to get retired by Randy Orton.
That'd be some shit too. So that's what I'm saying. So then boom, AA just the one.
Yeah, but match card, not not last match card. Yeah, Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles, showing their respect to both phenomenal superstars. Well, one phenomenal specifically, the GOAT himself, AJ Styles. Because even Undertaker and a few others, they just say AJ is a very talented superstar, and he put that work in like no other. But granted, up and lost to Cody Rhodes because like it's not the first time they did that because they did that to like Roman beat for H at WrestleMania. His next challenger was AJ Styles, which I really thought AJ was gonna win against Roman during that time. Because AJ was like top tier, but for this one, I knew they were gonna give it to Cody because can I imagine Cody had just win the championship for 1 month and that's it. Wild.
Bro, I'm just
Man, he's not even talking. It's crazy.
no, I'm just bro. Like, anyways, the main event you saw it. I didn't. Cody versus
Yeah, yeah, I just said
AJ.
that. Yeah, well, that's what we're talking about right now. Yeah, really
Uh,
was not paying attention.
sorry.
Wow,
I have some plans tomorrow, and I was just getting that finalized.
crazy. I've been
Hey
talking
man,
like I've been talking about. Oh yeah, one phenomenal superstar, both phenomenal superstar. I was like one specifically, AJ Styles, and blah blah blah.
I'm
And you,
gonna be very
nah,
honest with you. I'm gonna be very
yeah,
honest with you. I didn't hear
yeah,
a single bit of it.
it's crazy. It's disrespectful.
I apologize. I apologize, but
What
I had to get these details finalized
on the
for tomorrow.
podcast too. You see how I'm very professional. Just the setting.
I'm
You,
professional. All right.
you see how he is.
I'm wearing a Prime shirt. All right. I'm very professional.
I'm wearing a prime fit, so I'm very professional.
Not Logan Paul Prime. I'm still on Prime.
That's
Uh, yeah.
crazy.
But
But
anyways,
the crowd changed on Cody's song when he came to the ring. They
they
never
don't even
stopped.
know they don't even know the fucking lyrics, bro. Ain't that a beautiful thing?
Yeah, I want something like that.
It'd be crazy, bro. That feeling, that adrenaline, that everything, bro, and all that. And just
I don't know. Yeah, that's so. Oh, my
But
bad.
no, for real. So yeah, so that happened, and now we are in the midst of, like you kind of said earlier,
The
the
king and
Queen of the
queen.
Ring, but also the King of the Ring. Um,
Do you want to pull up the people that I advanced so far?
Who do you think is going to win for both?
Crazy. Um, but the people for both Raw and SmackDown for the tournament.
Yeah, let me see if I can even find it. Yeah.
But for the Queen, I have two. My two shots are either Tiffany or Io.
Who? Oh, Tiffany. I thought you said, I'm going to be dead ass. I thought you said Chippy. I was like, who the fuck is Chippy, bro?
For you need to get your ears checked.
Huh?
You need to get your ears checked.
Huh? It's like, no, let me stop. I'm looking up the,
But for the males, I saw one person say Jey Uso needs he has to defeat Ilya. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you want Ilya to lose his momentum? But I can see like Jey Uso winning like that match. But overall,
Saturday, May 25th.
I'm
That's
trying.
gonna,
I'm really
but I'm
trying to
trying
think.
to, let
Pro-
me
pro-
see.
It's either Jey Uso or LA Knight.
Well, the current match card. I kind of want to see that show, the WWE's Most Wanted Treasures or whatever. I need to start watching some of those A&E shows, wrestling shows, or whatever. Um, so the current match card, what it seems like for right now, there's three matches, three championship matches. So it's
It could be
Becky
four.
versus four. I see three.
I don't,
Becky
well, I
versus
can't see.
Liv.
I don't see. My fault. I was I don't see the parts.
Okay, so Becky versus Liv Morgan at the Queen, well, King slash Queen of the Ring.
You talking
Um,
about my preview. I think you're talking about
yeah,
the All
Sami
Star match.
Zayn versus Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed for the Intercontinental Championship. And then United States Champion Cody Rhodes versus United States Champion
Uh,
Logan Paul. But yes, that's for. I'm trying to figure out how do I. Let me go into
yeah,
WWE. I was about to say maybe if I just go here
yeah.
to WWE
I was
page
say yeah.
homepage or something, I'll find it.
It's three. It's three match cards so far. We haven't got anything else. But
Um,
we might get after that.
that's
It
crazy. That's crazy.
depends on.
Carmelo Hayes won against Baron Corbin in the King of the Ring tournament. Damn, bro,
Yeah,
not TNA, not TNA. Fucking not NXT on main roster television.
that's crazy. But they both went to SmackDown. They got drafted. So they're that guy. Let's show some respect.
Shut.
Why did you come? Hey, Corey Hayes wasn't the first round. I'll pick up the draft.
I don't even see it, to be very honest with you.
Please don't see it.
I don't see it.
I go to the IG. I think they announced like the some that are that qualify.
Yeah, let me see. Damn, bro, I didn't realize I was just a liquor upper. I'm fighting with you. Um,
Yeah, I know Eo won. I know Bar won. Nia won. Who else? I feel like I'm missing one.
give me a second. Logging into
Yeah.
Instagram
Oh,
online.
Zoe won. Yeah.
Okay, okay, so you're looking it up. Well, you're
No.
looking at it right now.
Oh no, I'm memorizing it.
Memorization.
Yeah. Yeah, you said Carmelo Hayes won, Randy won, Tamatonga won, and it's one more person. Yeah, LA Knight won. Jay Uso, Ilya, and yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's those 10 right now.
Okay, let me see. All these
Cause,
shits are just.
cause Tiffany won.
Yeah, yeah. What is this?
Yes.
WWE Super Show.
Oh yeah, Tiffany, Bianca, Jay, and Naomi. 14. Boom, like that.
Oh well, you just said it all. All right, cool.
Do you remember all 14 superstars?
Nope, not remember which you said it all. But yeah,
See?
that's crazy. Randy Orton was last night at the St. Louis card for UFC. Yo, his wife,
Whoa, talking about that man's wife.
not she's a very attractive woman. That's congratulations to him, and
Yeah.
congratulations to
But
all of them.
I would say
Um,
you don't see the match card.
nah, they're not It's weird. They're not posting the fucking like.
It's not that geez, they show who qualified and all that.
Yeah, completely. All right, well, wait a
Well,
minute. Wait. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, they're giving matches and shit, but they're not saying who.
they did.
Oh, well, yeah, they're doing that. I thought you meant like the overall,
Oh, like the overall
like,
not,
yeah, like
not
how like during the show they'll show like the whole graphics card and it shows like the like everybody like and who won against.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean now. I
Yeah, I
mean,
thought it
yeah,
would be a post like that,
nah,
but I don't see that, so I think
nah.
I gotta like.
Go back up
When did it start?
last week.
Last week.
Yeah, like
So
let's
tonight,
say
this was
let's say
two
today.
nights ago on SmackDown. All right,
Yeah,
so that means I gotta go. I gotta go back. They post a lot, bro. Damn. So
yeah.
yeah. Okay, boom. I might have found it.
But I think for something like
Okay.
that,
Oh,
it
it
might
started with Gunther and Sheamus, right?
and Sheamus. No, Gunther and Sheamus was the main event. Oh
It was the
yeah,
main event, but that was night one, though, right?
yes, and Gunther won.
Oh, okay. Okay. So basically, all right. Okay.
I
So let me
forgot.
now. There we go. Let me share the screen.
That was a good main event.
Okay.
That
So
was a
boom.
classic.
So basically, as you could see,
Oh, I know you guys are
um,
the winners.
no. So obviously, night one of the King of the Ring, it was
Jericho,
um,
Jericho, Gunther,
King. It was Ricochet versus
Ilya.
um Ilya, the
And this is what,
Valkyrie versus Asuka, and Sheamus versus Gunther. So I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah, but I was waiting to see what happened. It was Finn Balor versus Jey Uso. That was the opener. Then later on, CM Punk came out doing his usual stuff, shit talking. Um, After that, it was um, Ilya versus Ilya, ver- Ilya versus Ricochet, which Ilya won.
Yeah, I can. They can see what I'm looking at.
I mean,
See,
yeah, I can see also.
yeah.
And then
Um,
yeah, Bronson Reed, Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed. No, no contest disqualification due to Sami Zayn tagging.
all right,
No,
Becky,
no,
well,
it was Lyra versus Candace. I mean, not Candace. Dakota Kai because Asuka was injured. Yeah, yeah, the Welsh. Elliot doesn't
damn,
play no games.
that man got tore up.
Sheamus versus
I could kind of see Ilya joining Imperium.
nah. But
I
yeah,
could see it though. Here are the superstars who have been. Okay, so boom. Okay, so clearly this is NXT 2.0. That's crazy.
I mean, they're
Um,
not wrong.
okay, so Jay Uso off of night one. It was Jay Uso,
I feel
Io
like you don't.
Sky,
I feel like you don't pay
Ilya.
attention to anything I say.
No, I heard what you said, but I'm just letting them. I'm reiterating what you're saying.
Because
I don't
back
know who that is. I don't know who
it's
that
from
is. And then
it's from
Gunther, of course.
NXT.
Oh well, damn.
So it's
What these
NXT champion.
unknown ass people, bruh.
So it's the former NXT Women's Champion.
Damn. Well, that just goes to show what I know. Why he look like that right there?
Sheamus or CM Punk?
CM Punk, he all sweaty looking.
touch the spotlight. Next, want to look at CM Punk.
So
For him
that
being
means
CM
as
Punk
soon as
is.
CM Punk is healed, it's going to be CM Punk versus Drew. That's
Yeah,
going to happen.
that's the build up. It will be probably an unsafe match at SummerSlam, and then boom, Seth Rollins interfered in that match and have Drew wins.
You think that's what's going
Yes.
to happen? So that's going to return heel?
Yeah,
Hmm. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so this was on SmackDown. Okay. 2 nights ago,
yeah.
Randy Orton versus
AJ,
AJ at the main event. Bianca
okay,
versus Candice LeRae. We already know who won that one.
yeah. Dave
Uh,
Parkell versus Piper Nevin.
damn, I love how you just skipped over Dawkins
I mean,
and some.
yeah,
Oh yeah, well, we already know Tama Tonga advance
yeah,
and Baron
Tom,
Corbin versus Carmelo Hayes. And yeah, we okay. Boom. And then oh, your chick right there.
me your wife, and like I said, Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes. For, for, it might be for both championships, maybe
That'd be
just for
weird.
them. Maybe
It's
hopefully
confident.
just for
Okay,
them.
so clearly, as this says, he's confident after winning. So he won.
Well, yeah, because right there, it's up top. The winner
Oh shit.
is above them.
Yeah. Okay. So right there. Okay. So
Man's blind.
Jade Cargill, Carmelo Hayes.
This is
Ha!
my job. Randy Orton,
What the fuck?
Bianca, Bianca Flair, Dama
And
Tonga.
okay. And that was from 2 nights ago. So literally, Monday Night Raw is going to be the I guess they're also doing it at the home shows too.
Yep, yes they are.
Yeah,
I think they announced.
yeah,
I think they announced it today. The two
yeah.
winners.
Super Show last night. Yep.
Yeah.
So it'll continue with
No, no, they already did
winners.
it. They already announced it.
Uh, yeah.
Like they
Well,
already
I know
announced the
they're not.
winner.
Oh, okay. So those two. Well, we already know who
We
won
already know
those
who
two.
won.
Yeah. The person. Did you see that first comment? They said, "We, gee, I wonder who's going to win this." Most likely not the minorities. That's
It's crazy.
crazy. Well, we already know LA Knight, but yeah, that man Randy, bro. He. You can tell he's older, man. He just, you know, he's aged a little.
But everyone ate.
Well, yeah, I know everyone ages, but some people like they just don't look like they've aged at all. But in doing a business like that, shit, I don't blame you. But yeah, so those two clearly won,
Yep.
and that's what. Okay, okay. So here you go. So this was from 5 hours ago.
Yep.
Kofi
Yep.
Kingston
We
and Rey
know. We know.
Mysterio.
We know who's winning that one. We all
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
We don't need. We don't. It's Shayna, and people don't know.
I mean, you don't know. Maxine might do some shit,
Yeah,
but we'll
hopefully.
find out. I guess that tomorrow of who won. Okay.
Hopefully. But who you have winning? My money
Um,
is on is either Io or Tiffany for Queen, and for males is Jay or LA
hmm.
Knight.
Yeah, I think it's either for the Kings. It might be one of the bloodline. It could maybe be Jay, just to keep his stock up. Um, it'd be crazy if they gave it to Jimmy, but I think he's injured right now, so I don't even think
He is. He
that's
is.
why he hasn't been on TV. And I think he's fucked up. Um, but for the women's, yeah, I could. I most likely see Tiffany. Like Tiffany, I feel like everybody just wants like
Yeah, 'cause it's Tiffany time. She's number
it's
one.
it's corny, but hey,
Oh,
pro
what?
wrestling can be corny sometimes.
Oh, two superstars are goaded. CM Punk does the whole shit by the time. So that's
Here we
Tiffany.
here we
Go
go.
go to superstars.
Here we go.
Tiffany is the future of the female
That's
superstars division.
crazy. That's crazy. But
Real recognize real. Future champion, future Hall of Famer.
who?
Tiffany. Let's be
We
real.
gotta, we gotta wait and see, bro. I mean, she's doing good right now, but we don't know in 10 years. She's my age, bro. She's like 25, 26. So there's no way we know for sure if she's gonna have a Hall of Fame career yet
You,
or not. She's doing really good right now,
yeah,
and Tiffany Kravitz, not saying that you won't have one. It's just you are very early on in your career, so
you,
you know you can't,
you,
you couldn't. I'm just saying, like, you couldn't say to Randy Orton in 2002 when he first joined WWE, "Oh, you're going to be a future Hall of Famer," not knowing what the future was going to look like. Obviously, from now,
well,
if we went back in time and told him, "Oh yeah, no, you're going to have a Hall of Fame career," cool. But
one of the youngest world champion of the company was not going to be a future world champion.
what? What?
I mean, future. I
What?
mean, not future champion, future Hall of Famer. Come on, I know, I know. I'll confuse myself right there. Up here,
That was just a fucking clusterfuck of words right there.
it really was.
You killed a couple brain cells right there.
And, you can't. Honestly, you can't even talk. Remember the whole thing of me talking to Randy about AJ Styles and Clay Rhodes. You were just like, oh yeah, not talking about AJ Styles. You killed brain cells right there because that was gone.
Bro, I was on my phone, which I shouldn't have been. I'll admit to that. Shouldn't have been, but I was on my phone
Nah.
getting some details for tomorrow.
Some people say this. How does you looking at something take your ability of hearing?
Yes, I figured that much since I didn't hear what the fuck you had said at that
Yeah,
time
yeah,
because I
yeah.
was on my phone.
Again, how does that correlate? You sing something, you can hear it. Think about that. Brain cells gone.
Don't try to do a Dr. Umar and sit up in your chair and shit, bro, and act like
Yep,
you did something special when you didn't, bro.
yep,
Is that Tommy
yep,
Hilfiger
yep.
hoodie?
Yes, it is. And
Damn.
you want to focus on other things. Oh, we can focus on, again on that toilet.
What toilet? There's no toilet.
Yes, there is. I can see the toilet.
There's no toilet.
My guy, we can see the toilet.
What are you talking about? There's clearly no toilet on my screen. You
There's a
see a
toilet.
shower and you see a sink, but
No,
there's
I
no
said
toilet
toilet.
on my screen.
I see a toilet.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
no
so
toilet on my screen. You see a shower and you see the
Mike,
sink.
I'm being so dead. Well, what? You gotta see a toilet. I'll show you right now. There's a toilet. Don't make Where's the
If you're talking about that red looking thing, that's a fucking bucket.
Mike? Don't be dumb.
What do you mean? Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb.
What do you mean? Don't be dumb?
Look at your phone. You want to say?
Oh, oh,
Look at you.
oh, oh. My screen.
Look at you. I'm
I
telling you.
on my screen, my
Nah,
camera. I
you're
don't
an
see that.
idiot.
Okay, okay. Well,
You're an idiot. I'm saying, oh, I can see the toilet, and you want to be like, no, you
I
can't.
couldn't see it.
No,
So
you
how the
can't.
fuck? It's kind of
You
crazy
kill
that
brain
Omega
cells. You
really
just no,
that Omega really
no, no,
goes
no.
down, bro.
No, no, don't like you kill brain cells right there. I'm telling you, I see it, and you want to be hardcore. Nah, you don't see it.
What
Nah,
you
you don't see
mean? I can't see it through my camera. I can't see.
it.
See, like, look, even if through my camera, all I see is the shower and everything. I don't. I know where it's at in my room, obviously, but I'm just saying that through my webcam's lenses, it's only showing my shower, the sink, and that's it.
I'm not excusing that. I'm not
But
excusing that.
man, that's crazy that you can see the toilet the entire time. It'd be crazy if somebody's just sitting on that bitch. He's creeping, bro.
So,
Uh,
bro, I can't imagine someone using the bathroom. I've been like they can see, and you're gonna be like, "What you mean?" I'm like, they can see the person on the toilet, and you're gonna be like, "No, they can't." I'm like, Michael, Yes, they can. If I can see, if I can see it, I know for a fact they can see it. Come look at it right now.
Yeah, yeah, for real, for real.
Like I
Uh,
said, this
that's
was
why I
over.
like doing this podcast with you, man. I get some good laughs, we get some good discussions in. But
Made,
yeah, so
made it like listening hurts.
what?
You know what? See,
No, because you talk. Okay, all right. We about to do two
oh,
polls today. Do you
no,
look like you're part of Bloodlines? The first poll and the second
no. The
fucking
first
poll is
post,
gonna. Does
the
this
first
man
post is you being
Adam
racist.
speak louder when he's doing these episodes? Because he'd be like, "Oh, you need to get your hair checked," but when you're talking like this into the microphone,
When you
you
talking like this to the
know,
microphone, well, if you understand every single word I'm saying, you have to have that sound. And the first poll is you being racist. So you really want to do that to yourself?
what do you mean?
Well,
How's that being?
so
Bro,
it's
they
not
don't know
racist.
what you are. They don't know what you are.
Yeah, so
You could be
that
Samoan. You could genuinely be Samoan.
that's
And I'm
racist.
just saying that. Do you think that?
That's racist because other people can, yeah, ask me what race I am. That's awesome. Not high in there.
So what are you?
I'm Hispanic. I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican.
You forgot the third thing.
There's more. I'm more for. There's more
No,
cultures in
yeah, but
me.
the third thing is very specific. You know what that is, right?
Your step pops. I remember now.
No, no, a bitch. It's like no.
No, no, that's all you.
All right, but anyways, we have reached an hour. So what I want to start doing at the end of these is
He wants me to do a lot of
um,
stuff.
not a segment, but kind of just like, okay, what do you think?
Uh,
What do you think wrestling as a whole, not just WWE, not just AEW, as a whole industry can continue to move forward and grow and be revolutionary and whatever like that over the next year leading to the next WrestleMania and all that. Since
I
that
feel
is the Super Bowl wrestling basically.
I feel like it's just with there's like also all wrestlers that's in pro wrestling. It's just like they keep on shifting, like going to different promotions. Like yeah, TNA and all that. I feel like the moment you're big in TNA, I feel like you could venture out probably to AEW, try to make a good name for yourself right there, or go to the performance center, do your stuff. And if you really get picked out, yeah, you're playing for a TV time, but at least you're with WWE. With WWE, and we're trying to make a name for yourself. That aspect. But like, as you have a big name WWE, you venture out also. For example, is Zack Ryder, uh, Dolph Ziggler, Edge, Christian, Sasha Banks, Sasha Mercedes, Name, and a few others. John Moxley. You can make your
Yeah,
name in so many places. Mind you, you don't have to go to WWE. I gotta make it clear too. You don't have to go to WWE to make a name for yourself also. For prime
fact.
example, it's Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, what's his Okada, the Young Bucks, uh, Adam Page, and just few, so many more
Love how
that
you're
they
just
have.
naming like all the EVPs and shit of AEW, but but yeah, basically,
I
but
mean,
yeah,
they
you
made
don't
they made their name
just
before without
just
stepping WWE. They're one of the few people.
no, I know. I'm just saying, I'm agreeing with what you're saying. Basically, yes, there can be. No, it's a lot harder, definitely to make. Well, it depends. It depends. Because, like Cody Rhodes said, he made more money on the indie scene than he did in his first run with WWE. So I think it also depends on who you are, what time you're there. Because obviously, if you're on a stacked roster, like let's say you go to MLW, you go to AEW, you go to TNA, you go to one of these places after leaving WWE, you might not be getting paid as much more as you think you are because they're already stacked with so much great talent that is demanding so much money. But when Cody left, there was great talent, yes, but a lot of people were also low key kind of comfortable, I think. So he was able to be like, I want this.
Well, yeah,
And
but let's say this because they're not saying again. And there's someone that's like Drew McIntyre, who's going by Drew Gallows, which as a, having Drew McIntyre is a big name. for a way how he like ran around and like made a name for himself. That's tough.
Yeah. Yo, if we ever get him on the show, I'm gonna bring up your conspiracy theory of his
Okay,
height.
yes, because ain't no way that like he matched other people's height in the past. Then all of a sudden he grew. He grew more. I want to know how. He might have put like layers on his boots to make him taller. I'm
Maybe, yeah. or maybe wrestling companies, they make their stars seem bigger a little bit. They give them a little bit extra. Because I think they said that man John Moxley was like 6'4" or something like that when he was only like 6'1". So I think it's just to give that more intimidating factor. They add a couple inches to the height or whatever. But
yeah, but it's like also you gotta think about someone like because Dan Bryan's like close to John Cena, and I'm trying to think how tall John Cena is. I know he's like six something, and then like John Cena's close to Randy Orton. So it's like boom boom. But then you got someone like Drew McIntyre being taller than fucking Randy. That's fine by me. But next thing you know, like Dan Ambrose like same height as fucking Randy Orton. Boom, one instance I remember Monday Night Raw. They made him look like similar height. I was like, what? But then like later on, like at SummerSlam, Drew McIntyre was like taller than Dean. I was like, well, John Moxley. It's just crazy. I feel like
but
the shifts just keep on shifting like of wrestling going to different promotions. I feel like that's gonna keep pro wrestling alive and ongoing. Because they keep on doing what they're doing, but they also got like each company got their own flaws and their own benefits. But overall, that's my
yeah,
takeaway
yeah. So
for
yeah,
everyone.
wrestling. I've just kind of looked it up on the phone. Yeah, wrestlers do kind of get fake build heights, obviously, just to for the
For
grander
dramatic,
scheme of things.
yeah, for
So
be
Drew
dramatic.
most likely
He's probably like
isn't
six.
six.
Yeah,
Probably he's probably like 6'3", maybe
I say six. I say 6'3.5".
something like that. But anyways,
Look at the podcast right there.
let's wrap this up. I'm getting a little tired.
You're always tired. But
I am.
thank you for listening and tuning into this podcast episode. I've been one of the co-hosts, Hardware, and my other co-host, Mr. Profit. If you enjoyed enjoy the podcast, please offer it on YouTube. Specifically, like, click on that subscribe, leave a comment, and all that feedback is feedback. It's telling us what we need to grow on. What? Leave a comment. FYI, how we good? What are you doing? Okay. Anyway, but if this is on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, and I feel like I'm missing one more. If I'm not mistaken. Am I?
Yeah. It's like no.
All right, you just hurt these people's ears. Um, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoy and peace.
Alrighty. You hopping on Overwatch?
It's still recording.
I know.